So there was this photo shoot that I was doing in Lahore, a lawn brand, and एक स्टूडियो में सेट था, एंड वो सेट लगा हुआ था और वो शूट सुबह से रात तक थी. 2 दिन की शूट थी, 20 आउटफिट्स. पहले दिन की शूट ख़त्म हुई एंड एक एजेंसी हैड कोऑर्डिनेटेड इट ऑल. सो देयर वाज वन बॉय फ्रॉम द एजेंसी विद मी, एंड जैसे ही शूट ख़त्म हुई तो उन्होंने कहा कि वो टेलर आया है, आपका नाप जो कपड़े कल के हैं वो प्रॉपर वो करनी है, मेजरमेंट्स करनी है, तो आप स्टे करें. रात के 12 बज गए थे. आई वाज लाइक ओके करते हैं. अब आई वेंट टू द बाथ, सॉरी आई वाज विद द टेलर एंड हमने टाइम लगा हमें 15-20 मिनट. जब ख़त्म हुआ तो सब चले गए थे. अंधेरा घुप उस स्टूडियो में. पूरी टीम चली गई. द ओनर ऑफ द एवरीबडी हैड लेफ्ट. इट वाज जस्ट मी
And the tailor?
the driver. No, the tailor didn't do anything. This is not about harassment. This is a physical injury.
Oh my God.
It was it was the driver. It was the studio ka guard. And it was the boy who was with me from the agency. And me. That's it. अब मैंने कहा भैया I need to go to the bathroom. क्योंकि अब घर जाने से पहले I need to use the bathroom. तो उन्होंने बाथरूम लॉक कर दिया हुआ था जो मैं यूज़ कर रही थी. तो वो गार्ड ने कहा बहुत दूर एक बाथरूम है, वहाँ चलें. अच्छा, अब हम वॉक करके, अंधेरा घुप है पूरे स्टूडियो में, जा रहे हैं. एंड माई फुट इज़ ऑन स्टेप्स ऑन अ मैन होल. ओके, मैन होल है, बंद है वो, बंद मैन होल है. पाँव उस पे रखा और वो मैन होल जो था उसकी लिड लूज थी, तो वो फ्लिप हो गई. ओके, and I fell in the manhole.
Oh my God.
And the lid went in my crotch.
Oh my God.
Imagine. And it's pitch dark. And I'm howling and screaming और मैं अंदर गिर गई हूँ. And that boy is like, what happened to Ayesha? अभी तो चल रही थी. You know, and we were talking and I'm howling and screaming and he can't see what's happening because it's pitch dark. And then he could tell, उसको लगा मैं stumble कर गई हूँ, कि मेरा पाँव twist हो गया है. And then I'm howling so loudly and he kind of pulls me out and I'm full of this black sewage water. उसने अपने फ़ोन से मुझे किया and then he sees कि कुछ manhole type चीज़ है. And my hand was full of blood. So he's like, he starts screaming. He starts screaming and I'm screaming and there's like flesh and blood. Okay? And sorry I'm being so gory. एंड वो अब गार्ड आता है और वो गार्ड भी आ गया है और ड्राइवर आ गया और वो सब देख रहे हैं, मैं चीख रही हूँ एंड आई एम हाउलिंग एंड क्राइंग इन पेन. एंड आई न्यू, obviously I knew what had happened. The lid, sharp lid had cut me completely. And a lot because there were pieces of flesh in my hand. Not in my hand, sorry. Because I was wearing a shalwar kameez. And no, I was wearing pajamas and obviously I put my hand where the blood was to see what's happening. And anyways, I'm like, now because I'm dizzy and I'm tired and I'm jet lagged. मैं एक रात पहले अमेरिका से लैंड हुई थी. But that had nothing to do with the jet lag. I was fine. But जब भी हुआ, so they're like, oh my God, what to do? There's no one here. And I was like, take me to a bathroom. ठीक है, अब इतनी देर में वो बाथरूम खुल गया जो मेरे लिए था. वो कहीं से चाबी मिल गई और वो खुल गया. पहले वो कह रहे थे चाबी नहीं है. So they dragged me there and I'm inside and that guy is like knocking and saying, you know, क्या करें, एम्बुलेंस बुलाएं, ये वो. So now because I had been through a car accident before in my life, na?
Yeah, I
6 years ago.
Hyderabad.
Yeah, this incident happened 2018.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Or 19.
Okay.
19. 2019 का January था ये. So I had been through a car accident. And if I'd never been through an accident, I would have panicked and started having a panic attack. I'm alone in the studio with a young boy and a driver what do I do? अब मेरा ब्रेन सब कुछ सोच रहा है कि अच्छा मैं क्या करूँ. अगर हम हॉस्पिटल गए तो वो there's blood coming out of such an area, they're gonna think I've been raped.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So मुझे तो ये thoughts आ रहे थे being a girl.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be really like explicit. So obviously I take off my stuff and then I'm trying to see what's happening and I'm screaming in pain. And I see that there's just blood and a lot of flesh and it's really bad.
God.
Yeah, so I'm like, what do I do? The first thing I do now, my brain starts working. Okay, I called up my brother. My brother was in Pakistan. वो वैसे तो बाहर होते थे तो वो पाकिस्तान में थे और मैं लाहौर में थी. तो मैंने कहा ओ भाई तो इधर ही है. सो आई कॉल अप माई ब्रदर. रात के 12 बज रहे हैं एंड आई एम लाइक आई एम इन अ स्टूडियो एंड आई फॉलन इनसाइड अ मैनहोल एंड मुझे कुछ यू नो आई हैव बीन कट and I need you. Don't tell me. Just leave and don't tell me and just come. And I was like मैं इधर हूँ और इस जगह के करीब सबसे करीब हॉस्पिटल कौन सा है. And he's like this hospital. I'm like okay come there. मैं अपनी गाड़ी में बैठ के वहाँ पहुँचने की कोशिश करती हूँ. Okay. So then I call up my best friend Natasha. I was like I need a girl. My brain's working. So I'm like, and she picks up, and I'm like, I need you. Call up my brother. He'll tell you everything. Come to this hospital. So now we leave that place, and that boy is traumatized. अब उसको समझ नहीं आ रही मैं क्या करूँ. So I'm in blood, and the driver is there, and I'm in a pool of blood, and the car is full of like blood गिरे जा रहा है. So खैर I managed to wrap like dupattas and stuff around me, and then I said to him okay then I covered my face and I said take me to this hospital. Okay, just take me there. Now this boy is trying to feed me stuff कि sugar level low ना हो जाए. और मैंने कहा मुझे कुछ नहीं खाना, ना मुझे तुम्हारा जूस पीना है, ना मुझे कुछ खाना है, मुझे बस हॉस्पिटल लेके चलो. And thank God I didn't. I'm leading to why my brain told me don't eat anything right now. So I go there and they take me to the hospital और emergency में मैंने कहा अच्छा मेरा भाई और मेरी दोस्त वहाँ पहुँच गए parking lot में जितनी देर में हम पहुँचे because we had to drive slow.
Right.
वो पहुँच गए and they're waiting in the parking lot and I am like just follow my instructions. Imagine.
Control कर रही
No,
हो
because
सारी.
I knew that no one else understands what all it entails. I'm going in a public hospital, public emergency, जहाँ पे हर बंदे के पास सब फोन होगा. वो आयशा उमर को देखेंगे, blood coming out near her legs, there and immediately stories और videos आएंगे saying ये हो रहा है. उनको क्या पता क्या हुआ है. So I was like guys, get a wheelchair. I'm going to sit in a wheelchair, take me to the emergency and I'm going to cover my face. They take me and now I'm covering my face in this trauma and I'm howling and I'm covering my face. So I go in and they're like कोई female doctor नहीं है. So my brother's like let the male doctor. I was like no male doctor is going to I'm not going to be comfortable with male doctor. So I was like आपका labor room किधर है. So they took me to the labor room. I said who's the doctor on duty. Female doctor आई, nurses आई, उन्होंने मुझे देखा and they're like oh खूबसूरत you know उनको क्या पता क्या हो रहा है. And I'm like देखिए मेरा बहुत बुरा अभी एक accident हुआ है. And they were like अच्छा now because सब covered है ना. And then they see blood and they're like what's happened. And I said आप सिर्फ अभी जब तक डॉक्टर का वेट कर रहे हैं just start cleaning me. Because मेरे जहन में ये था that the sewage water is going to cause an infection in my wound. So I was like just start infecting me and just start doing it now. So they're like नहीं लेकिन हुआ क्या है बताएं. I said just start doing it. Okay, they start doing it. The lady comes you know on duty वाली lady, she comes and she's like क्या हुआ है, पढ़ी लिखी, good, really cool doctor. I was like ये हुआ है. She inspects me and she's like I can't treat this. This is serious. And I'm like what do you mean? She's like आपकी internal bleeding हो गई है, आपका hematoma हो गया है, everything. There was a swelling the size of a tennis ball outside.
Oh wow.
Right? And she's like you're bleeding and your flesh is exposed and I don't know what to do. And I don't know what's happening. so we need a specialist. And I was like, okay. And she calls up the specialist. And the specialist is obviously sleeping. अब एक बज चुका है. And she's like, वो Ayesha Umar is here. And मुझे ये लग रहा है कि ये हुआ है. And the specialist, thank God, she had picked up. She said, मैं आ रही हूँ. She comes, she inspects, and she's like, you need immediate surgery.
Wow.
Okay. And within 30 minutes, anesthetist की team आ रही है
Oh my
अंदर.
God.
8 लोग मुझसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. And they're like, have you eaten anything in the last 6 hours?
No.
Because if you have, we can't give you
operate.
anesthesia.
Yeah.
I was like, nothing. I'm empty stomach. They're like, excellent. We can give you anesthesia right now. Okay, so then they were like, have you tried to pee? I'm sorry, I'm being explicit. Have you tried to urinate? And I said, I have. And I had. Okay? And they were like, can you feel the wound inside? And I said, no. I can't, but I'm not sure because there's so much pain. There's so much pain. They were like, are you on painkillers? I said, no.
Yeah, how are you like
They're like, how are you
this?
okay?
Calm, yeah.
They were like, any other person, human, would have been screaming their
Screaming.
brains out.
Exactly.
Anyways, the specialist is like, I have never seen this in my life. She's like, you need surgery. Acha, within 2 hours, I was taken into surgery. मेरी 1.5 घंटे की surgery हुई. I got 11 stitches. I still have the wounds. It was like on my thigh, and it was just missing all my sensitive organs. Like a few, not even a centimeter.
Millimeters.
Okay? And so anyways, I was like, I don't want anyone to know. I just don't want news flying
I
out.
never knew this.
Because they will not, वो सही news नहीं देंगे. वो कहेंगे कुछ छुप रहा है. You know, maybe something really bad has happened.
Yes.
You know how it is.
Exactly, yeah.
किसी को सही स्टोरी तो पता चल ही नहीं है. तो मैंने उस स्टेट में जब मैं आईसीयू में हूँ, थिएटर से निकली हूँ, एनेस्थीसिया से बाहर आई हूँ, and my brother and my friend are with me, and the doctor comes to meet me, and I'm like, please tell everybody in this hospital that they cannot tell reporters about this, and please tell all your nurses they cannot tell this to public. I don't want this getting out. I will speak about it when I want to. मैं अभी इस तरह हॉस्पिटल में डील नहीं कर सकती कि मुझे कॉल्स आ रही हैं जर्नलिस्ट की और लोगों की और ये वो. So then my mother comes the next day when obviously she finds out and she's traumatized and she's like, oh my god, और क्या क्या हो सकता है इसके साथ. But anyways, that doctor comes to see me and she's like, मेरे 21 साल के करियर में I've never seen someone like you. I said, why? And then I was like, wait, I want to record this. I still have that voice note.
Really?
And I can make you listen to it right now. Because she said that your threshold for pain is inhuman.
MashaAllah.
And I was like, really? She's like, ये humanly possible नहीं है कि किसी पेन किलर के बगैर एक लड़की 3 घंटे गुजार चुकी है. कोई पेन किलर नहीं मुझे मिला था until I was in surgery. And you brought yourself here.
Yeah.
You told us what's happening.
And
you
you
said
had
disinfect
sanity,
me. And she's like, बिल्कुल सही किया आपने कि आपने disinfect कराया अपने आप को. And I was like, I don't know. It was just coming to me from some strong
Voice,
place.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
I was just
story.
like, I need to get through this myself.
Story.
And thank God, she was so good.
Yeah.
She said, आपके सारे organs अगर इतना सा 1 सेंटीमीटर ऊपर होता, आपका bladder, आपका ये, आपका वो सारा कट चुका होता.
Oh my god.
And you would have been on this plastic bag
Yeah.
for a really long time. Anyways, she's like, you're really lucky. I don't know what blessing you have. I was like, I don't know, माँ की दुआएं ही हैं.
Oh, exactly.
And she said, and within 10 days, my stitches came out. Within a month, I was walking. I was fine. And I started going back to work after 2 months, 1.5 महीना. And वो जो लॉन वाले थे,
Shoot.
उन पे आते हैं.
अरे वाह.
अच्छा, अब शूट वाले. उन्होंने तो पहले तो बिलीव ही नहीं किया कि कुछ हुआ है. तो फिर नहीं, उनको पता चला वो हॉस्पिटल में है. दूसरे दिन शूट हुई, एक और मॉडल यूज़ हुई. मुझे ऑब्वियसली अपने पूरे पैसे तो नहीं मिले क्योंकि मैंने आधी शूट की थी, मुझे आधे पैसे मिले, जबकि उनकी शूट पे हुआ है ये, उनकी लोकेशन पे हुआ है ये. And when I said that who is responsible for this, you know, maybe there should be a lawsuit. This is my
There would have
life. This woman sued a fast food chain for millions of dollars because उसके हाथ पे गरम चाय गिर गई थी. Millions of dollars.
Oh, Michael Jackson with Pepsi when he got burnt in that ad. You
I don't
remember
know.
that? Of
No.
course.
So I told the agency, I was like, I want to file a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Who is going to pay for these damages?
Yeah.
He said, तुम तो रहने दो, तुम्हारी ऊपर आएगा और उनके lawyers तो कुछ ना कुछ निकाल के वो कर देंगे, तो just be quiet. I was quiet.
But you're not quiet.
And I was like, मैं क्या
You're
बात
not
करूँ?
quiet now.
I didn't take any names right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
People who are watching and who knew what happened know what happened. It was that studio's fault also. Why are you
Switching
giving
off lights.
this
Yeah.
studio to people if there's something which is life threatening,
Faulty. Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And then the team,
Yeah.
they all left.
They all left.
They all left. We were alone to fend for ourselves.
Yeah.
Imagine, you know, ये glamorous आपकी जो एक जिंदगी है उसके
It's not
पीछे
glamorous.
reality ये है.
Reality यही है. कभी कभी आपको रेगिस्तान में शूट करना है. Something can
चलो
bite
वो
you.
शूट कर रहे हैं.
नहीं, but still.
नहीं, but
Ayesha,
प्रिया वो आप शूट कर रहे हैं ना. This is who is responsible for your safety? Nobody.
But like in abroad, okay, हमारे
Yeah.
event business में there is an event insurance.
Yeah.
It's called event insurance. And in a
Nothing.
crisis-ridden country like Pakistan,
Nothing.
you don't have any.
Nothing. Nothing.
People
I could have
fall
died.
into manholes and die.
I could
all
have.
the
I
time.
could have died.
Children drown.
If
in
there
that.
was no
Yeah.
cover protecting me, मैं अंदर गिर के कहीं ड्रेन में जा चुकी होती.
Exactly.
So my point is that I had to be quiet because I was like अब ये पूरा खुलेगा, फिर केस लड़ूंगी, फिर ये होगा, फिर ये होगा, रहने दो. Yes, that guy, I think the lawn brand, they said हम आपका hospital bill pay कर देते हैं. I think so. मुझे अब याद नहीं है. पर वो इतना ज़्यादा नहीं था. बहुत कम था hospital bill. It was like 1.5-2 लाख. Because वो surgery उसने फ़ौरन कर दी. And because I was an actor, they did not charge me too much. They charged me a very little amount. And that doctor became my friend. And in fact, I want to go meet her. And जब वो मुझे सर्जरी करने वाली थी तो मैं उनकी तरफ देख रही थी and I said मैं आप पे कैसे भरोसा कर लूँ, आप कौन हैं? क्योंकि डॉक्टर्स भी यहाँ पे इतना बुरा कुछ हो रहा होता है. So अब वो भी fear है कि what if she does something wrong to me? Because she's come at 3 in the morning and who is this woman? And I don't know who she is. It's not a doctor that I've called. And she just looked at me and she's like, बेटा मैं 20 साल से ये कर रही हूँ, आप बस भरोसा करें. And मैंने कहा, and I got good energy from her. Right? This is a random doctor in the middle of nowhere.
She came at 3 in the morning.
And she did it and she did a good job. And I felt it and, you know, she just immediately
But I think
stitched it up.
ये जो तुम्हारी पूरी कहानी है ना, इससे जो take away है मेरा, and I'm sure
तीन
that's
है.
what your point.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you see, you already have that.
Yeah.
think
I have
that-
3 takeaways.
Tell me. That's what I want to know.
Okay, number 1 is that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? You have to look at all the bad things that have happened to you and treat them as lessons. And you have to practice gratitude for them,
Yeah.
right? Because if my first accident hadn't happened,
Then you wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't have been sane in this.
Yeah.
Because in the first accident, I had a panic attack and I was like, I'm going to die. And this time I knew I'm not going to die. I'm fine. I'll handle this shit.